What is going on, guys? It is Coaster Watch here, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my top 10 roller coasters at Six Flags Great Adventure in Jackson, New Jersey. This park is home to 5 world-class B&Ms. That's the most of any park in the world, I'm pretty sure. I've been to this park twice. Once I came in the middle of summer, and I only got on 3 rides because the lines were awful. Those rides were Skull Mountain, Batman the Ride, and Superman. And then I came here another time in that same summer, and the lines were a lot better. What did I get on that day? I got on what the heck? I'm not thinking properly. I got on Runaway Mine Train, Bizarro, Green Lantern, Superman Ultimate Flight, Batman the Ride, Nitro. I feel like I'm forgetting some, but anyways. Yeah, I came here and did most of the coasters. I never did Dark Knight. I never did Joker because I've never been there when it was open. I never went on El Toro or Kingda Ka either, which I'm really, really mad at myself for that. But I was 12 at the time, or 10 or something like that, and I was really scared. But anyways, guys, this is my top 10 roller coasters at Six Flags Great Adventure. So, coming right out of the gates at number 10 is the Runaway Mine Train. Now, I would have put Batman the Dark Knight, but I've never been on it. And I know that it is a Wild Mouse coaster. I'm not the biggest fan of Wild Mouses, to be honest. So, I prefer Mine Train. Even though it's not the best Mine Train, it's still pretty good. It has a surprise airtime moment in the middle of the ride, which is awesome. It depends on the seat you sit on, too. I think it was like row 4 or something like that. Or like car 4, I don't know. Anyways, guys, Runaway Mine Train is number 10. And coming at the number 9 spot is Skull Mountain. I think this was my first indoor roller coaster. I really, really enjoyed it. If you sit towards the back of the train, you don't know when those drops are coming. And it's actually semi-intense, as to what I remember. Still a very fun family ride. I would recommend it for anyone. Even if you're not into coasters, I would highly recommend this ride. And coming in at the number 8 spot is Green Lantern. Now, this is a B&M that roars, guys. Pretty forceful ride. 4 inversions. It's like a typical stand-up coaster. But the only problem is that it's a stand-up coaster, guys. I remember when I rode this, I didn't have any troubles with it at all. I remember it was just fine. I really did like it, but now if I go back and ride it, now that I'm older and my body has matured a little bit, matured, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna like it. But it's still a very great ride. If it was a sit-down or floorless, it would be a lot better. But there's no point because Six Flags has a better floorless in the same freaking park. So now coming at the number 7 spot, we have Superman Ultimate Flight. And if you guys know me, I'm not the biggest fan of this ride, actually. I've been on Manta, which I think is like 10 times better. I love that ride. It's my number 5 that I've ever ridden. If there was a way to describe it, it would be a family coaster, like a family flying coaster. It just kind of meanders around. The only intense moment is that pretzel loop, but I mean, that's about it. But it's a very, very glossy, smooth ride. I would still recommend this ride to anyone. Even if you're afraid of coasters, I would still recommend this ride. And now coming at the number 6 spot is Joker, the 4D free fly coaster. The only thing that I have to compare this to is the zipper at like a typical like state fair, county fair, something like that. And I remember when I rode the zipper a couple days ago at my fair, I was actually fairly surprised. It was more intense, and there was like almost airtime whenever you would do those like random backflips or front flips, guys. It was a really nice ride. I've never been on any real like 4D roller coaster, so imagine a zipper that's in the air and it's uncontrollable. And you get some like free fall moments, guys. Yeah, I still think I think this will be a great ride, guys. I think better than Superman, and I've heard that it feels faster than it actually is. Like the top speed is only like 40 miles an hour or something like that. But I heard that you feel like you're going pretty fast, so that's why I put this at the number 6 spot. Now here's the top 5. This park has one of the most elite top 5s in the world. 2 Intamin, 3 B&M. Let's just go ahead and get straight into this. Coming right out of the gates at number 5, we have the Batman the Ride. Very, very fun B&M and very intense one. I remember it was backwards last summer, but I didn't get to go last summer. But guys, this is a really nice ride. Very intense. The first two, well, the two loops actually are incredible. This UG roll is very nice. The only problem that I have is the second half. The second half does not live up to its potential. It just kind of meanders around. Goes through the corkscrews kind of nonchalant. But still, overall, an incredible ride. Now coming at the number 4 spot is Bizarro, the floorless coaster. This is probably the top 3 floorless coaster behind Kraken and Superman. I remember when I rode this, it wasn't as intense as I remember Kraken being. Because Kraken is my home park. But guys, this is still a very smooth coaster, very intense. This is what I would consider to be a typical floorless coaster. You got your loop, your dive loop, or Immelman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a dive loop on this one. Then you COG, a new boomerang, mid-course, interlocking corkscrews break. Yeah, that's what I consider your typical layout for a floorless coaster, guys. So, still, very great ride. Now, number 3, this top 3 could be interchangeable, but I placed them where they are for many reasons. And number 3 is Nitro. Now, I've heard from many people that Nitro does not live up to its potential, because I remember the first time I rode it, I would get that floaty feeling in your stomach, and I remember I did not like it at all. But now that I'm more experienced roller coasters, I heard that this airtime isn't as good as Mako's airtime, because Mako is currently my number 1 roller coaster, and I had this one at my number 1 for like forever. But until I heard that the floater air just isn't as good as it seems, because keep in mind I haven't ridden this coaster in like 5 years. So I really need to get back this summer. But anyways, guys, it's still a great ride. It's not what you would expect. There's actually a lot of intensity, almost more intensity than the airtime, but still, overall, great ride. Coming at the number 2 spot, we have Kingda Ka, guys, the tallest and second fastest coaster in the world. So I haven't been on too many intense launch coasters. I haven't been on any, in fact. I mean, the Mummy, I think, has a launch, I guess. It's like it's not even a real launch, guys. I mean, Cheetah Hunt has a launch, but it's not intense. Rock and Roller Coaster has a decent launch, guys, but this is probably like, I feel like this launch alone could probably be in my top 10 roller coasters, guys. Now that vertical top hat looks insane. I mean, yeah, guys, it's just so freaking fast and intense. If it was just longer, I think this could probably be my number 1 roller coaster in the world. And if it had lap bars, and if you could see it, this could probably be my number 1 roller coaster, guys. But what is my number 1 roller coaster? How about El Toro? Guys, I've been monitoring coasters for a long time now. I remember I was obsessed with them when I was little. Then I took a little break, and now I'm obsessed with them again. And El Toro has been at the top of the list for a long time now. It's consistently ranked in my top 5 coasters in the world. This ejector airtime looks like the most brutal airtime in the world. I feel like Lightning Rod's airtime would be better, but these are like legit hills. This looks like something a 5-year-old would make an RCT3. Just like a bunch of hills, but it goes over them way too fast. And the chain lift is super fast, even though this isn't a chain, it's a cable. Very smooth for Woody. I heard it's been getting rough over the past few years, but I mean, you would expect wooden coasters to be rough, guys. But this coaster is just phenomenal. I have it at my number 3 in the world, just behind T-Express and Fury 325, guys. 5 guys. But man, if this is what I think it's gonna be, I think this is probably gonna be my number 1 roller coaster on the planet, guys. there's no doubt that El Toro is the best roller coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. There is no doubt in my mind. And I've heard from many, many people that if I've never experienced ejector airtime before, and if this is my first coaster with it, I'm going to be blown away. So that's why this is my #1 roller coaster, guys. So, anyways, thank you so much for watching. Post your favorite coasters at this park in the comment section. And as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly and maybe daily content soon, guys. It's going to be my first of 2 top 10s today. My next one is going to be top 10 roller coasters in Pennsylvania. Please come and check that out. It'll be up in about 2 hours. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.